In 2008, the Federal Bureau of Investigation first identified the phenomenon of swatting, where a person prank calls emergency services to send a SWAT team to another person's house. Swatting has grown in popularity over the years, especially among gamers, resulting in several deaths and many long prison sentences. Swatting may seem like a new phenomenon, but way back in 1985, the Virginia Supreme Court dealt with the issue of how to prosecute such a crime in Bailey versus Commonwealth. Joseph Bailey and Gordon Murdock lived about 2 miles apart. One evening, both men were drunk and arguing over their Citizens Band radios. Bailey knew Murdock was legally blind, armed, and also knew Murdock became especially angry when someone disparaged his hero, General George S. Patton. During the argument, Bailey implied that Murdock and Patton were gay. Bailey persistently demanded that Murdock get his handgun and wait on his front porch for Bailey to come over and kill him. Murdock said he'd be there and that Bailey should kiss his family goodbye. However, instead of going to Murdock's, Bailey made an anonymous phone call to the police and told them that a man was waving a gun on his front porch. The police went to Murdock's home but didn't see anything. Bailey called Murdock on the radio again and made fun of him for not being on the porch. Bailey said he would be there soon in a blue and white car. Bailey called the police again and said a man at Murdock's address was threatening to shoot up the neighborhood. Officers arrived at Murdock's home a second time. Murdock sat outside on the porch with a shiny object beside him. When one of the officers told Murdock to get away from the gun beside him, Murdock fired. The officers then shot Murdock. As he was dying, Murdock repeatedly said that he didn't know the officers were police. During the investigation that followed, Bailey said he was, quote, the hoss that caused the loss, unquote. Bailey was arrested and convicted of involuntary manslaughter. Bailey appealed his conviction to the Virginia Supreme Court.